Hey everyone, this is David with Injured Gadgets, and I'm here to talk to you today about LCD Buybacks. LCD Buybacks is a service offered by many companies like Injured Gadgets in the mobile repair industry, and it's an invaluable tool for repair shops to take advantage of. To put it briefly, LCD Buybacks means that you, as a repair shop owner or technician, can send us screens from all types of devices and get money back from turning them in. But why are your screens worth money? Well, in most cases, when someone drops their phone and cracks their screen, it's just the glass on the front that's damaged, while the LCD underneath is still operating just fine. So the touch would still be responding on that screen, and you can still scroll through cat photos on the internet all day. It is possible to replace the glass on that screen through a refurbishing process. And with that new working screen, you'll still have the OEM LCD or OLED panel underneath, giving you the closest to original touch and color performance because it is an OEM panel. Now, repair shops buy these refurbished screens to get the best quality screens available for their customers. But knowing if a cracked glass screen can actually get refurbished successfully is a little bit more complicated than just trying to make sure the touch is still working. There's a few more variables involved with that. And how do you make sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck when you're sending cracked glass screens off to your favorite LCD buyback company? There's a whole spectrum of quality grades when it comes to refurbishable and non-refurbishable screens. These screens are generally graded from the highest quality, being a grade A screen, all the way down to grade E, being the lowest quality. The range in quality on these screens is determined by how visually appealing or unappealing the LCD panel is underneath the cracked glass, and how well it responds to touch. The reason for that being is that technicians and repair shop owners have a really high threshold for what's considered an acceptable screen when they're buying an OEM refurbished screen, because these are screens that are generally a lot more expensive than your traditional aftermarket screens. So anything below a grade A or sometimes a grade B will tend to get rejected by the LCD buyback companies, or sometimes they do offer a cut on the payout for those lower grade screens. Some of the reasons for why a screen might get rejected include things like dead spots on the digitizer, pressure marks, water damage, screen burn, fracturing on the LCD, bleeding pixels, and visual distortion, just to name a few. Other reasons why a screen might get rejected, aside from visual defects, is if the screen has once already been refurbished before, or if it's a fake OEM screen. It's up to the job of every LCD buyback company receiving screens to very carefully inspect each and every individual screen that's later going to get refurbished for buybacks, to make sure that those screens don't later get rejected by the technicians doing the refurbishing or rejected by the store owners that are buying these screens for replacements. Every rejected screen is a loss in profit, since that LCD buyback company has already more than likely offered the payout to the sender like a repair shop. It's because of this that at Injured Gadgets and with our LCD buyback service, we want to achieve the most accurate, highest return and payout to our customers. So how can you ensure that your screens get to us safely? Well, shipping companies aren't exactly treating your packages like a newborn baby. I'm sure we've all seen the horror videos of delivery people throwing packages onto doorsteps or over fences, and they're not treating those packages any more gently in their sorting facilities either. So it's your responsibility as the sender to make sure that these screens get received in the same quality as they were sent out. One of the more popular ways of sending cracked glass screens for buybacks is simply by using the plastic sleeves or clamshells that are used by your screen suppliers when they send you brand new screens. Other packaging material should go without saying, but things like bubble wrap or recycled newspapers or just brown paper, really just anything that you can use to make sure that those screens don't shake around while they're being shipped. All of these things are really just to make sure that you're getting the best monetary value out of your cracked glass screens. That way there isn't a bunch of empty space inside the box when you're packaging it up. And of course, once you've got all your screens accounted for, you can package them up in that box, seal it up, and print out a shipping label like the ones that Injured Gadgets provides to their customers for free. The next step after screens get shipped out by the customer is that they get received. So now I'd like to go into a little bit further detail on how screens do get received by Injured Gadgets and what steps we take in processing them for LCD buybacks. So once we've received the screens from either FedEx or USPS, our first steps to take is to log information on the customer like their email, the name on their account, their phone number, and the date that the package was received. So long as the customer followed the instructions on the website correctly, there should be some more information on what kind of screens were inside of the package, how many there were, and what payout method they prefer. After all the screens have been sorted and looked through, they're placed into a queue, along with all the other shipments that we've received from other LCD Buyback customers, until a technician from our team can begin processing them and testing the screens. Once that buyback shipment makes it onto the technician's desk, it's up to them to test each and every individual screen one by one, going over all the different inspection points that we previously discussed. Things like dead spots on the digitizer, or dead pixels, or water damage. One by one, each screen goes through the testing process individually until we can put a tally together that tells us which screens and models were received and which ones made it through the testing process successfully. After we finish tallying all the screens up, we can begin calculating the actual cost and value of that shipment so that we'll know what the payout's going to be for our customer. We'll then finally check back with the paperwork that was included in that shipment that tells us what kind of payout method the customer preferred, whether that be PayPal, a mailed check, or in-store credit. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of our LCD Buyback team members for all their hard work. They've done a lot of training and a lot of learning to make sure that Injured Gadgets can offer this kind of service to all of our customers, because without them, it just wouldn't be possible. Of course, if you have any other questions about LCD Buybacks or want to learn more, you can call us right at this number here. Just don't hesitate to reach out and we'll be more than glad to help you guys out. If you're looking for up-to-date pricing on LCD Buybacks or want to know what screens we accept in the program, you can find that on injuredgadgets.com and navigate to the LCD Buyback page right from our home screen. Thank you so much for watching, and you can follow injuredgadgets.com on Facebook and YouTube to get the most up-to-date info on Injured Gadgets.